The most ridiculous thing I've cried over, multiple times I think, is when I got home from a bad day and Mum's just cooking something that I really did not want.
When I really wanted to eat broccoli after I'd had a really hard day's work, but my housemate ate it and I came home and I was so frustrated I cried.
The last time I happy cried would have been at a Simpsons meme.
My friend's wedding was a same-sex marriage. They actually got wed in New Zealand, but they had the ceremony here in Australia, and I was very proud of them expressing their love.
The last movie I saw that made me cry was 500 Days of Summer.
Forrest Gump.
Marley and Me, I can't do animal movies.
I wanted to cry when someone grabbed me after my first comedy show and said, "You're doing a Whoopi Goldberg thing, don't do that, you're not funny." And I went home and I didn't cry, but like it was a dry cry, like.
Every time I've cried, I felt embarrassed about it.
I didn't cry for a very long time in my life, but I didn't do it out of any form of trying to be masculine or because I didn't like it or I felt that it was weird. I just didn't cry. But now I cry and I embrace it because it feels good.
There was definitely a period of time in my life where I was very lost about who I was, which meant that I cried very often, usually alone, just trying to understand everything.
People keep their feelings to themselves because they're afraid to appear vulnerable.
It's okay to cry in front of family or at work or any of those things. I think people should be more supportive of that.
After I've cried, I feel cathartic and it's like therapeutic and cleansed.
Adults still teach kids to not cry. And we have to unlearn.
Unlearn it, yeah.
They tell you you have to look happy all the time. You don't.
I wish everybody felt like it was more okay to cry and people felt more comfortable crying because it's really healthy.
I mean, everyone cries and I think vulnerability isn't a weakness.